Tonight is on the it's about time we're making up.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Apologies if you hear a noise, I have the heater on. It is so cold here in the UK. I need the heater or I'll freeze to death. I do apologize. But okay, I don't know if it's probably been a while since you saw me. Just recent update, I did reach 200 subscribers before my birthday, which I want to thank everyone who has followed me up until today. Thank you for following my channel and getting me to the goal. Of course there is another goal next. I'm hoping to reach 500 subscribers before the end of the year, so before the end of 2022 hopefully I can reach 500 subscribers. If you're watching this video, please like, comment and subscribe. Liking and commenting normally helps with engagement, so YouTube know to push the videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So as you can see from the title, I'm not really sure what to call this, but this is a video about fragrances that will make a mark. The kind of fragrances that before you even enter the room, they've already entered for you. The kind of fragrances that wherever you go, someone is gonna ask you what you're wearing, or someone is gonna compliment how you smell and let you know that you smell amazing. This is a list of fragrances that I feel like do the job. All of these fragrances that I'm about to list and mention are fragrances that I've worn myself and received many compliments. Guys, and I do apologize, my shirt looks so wrinkled. But I've ironed it. But the first fragrance on the list, we have House of Oud, Dates Delight. Now I've mentioned this on my channel quite a few times. This is kind of like one of those apple pie festive spicy scents. I believe there's honey in here and dates in here as well. Of course dates, if you don't know what dates are, if you've never smelled dates, dates are like a really sweet dried fruit. So that mixed with the honey makes this a very sweet but very refined kind of fragrance. Just briefly in here we have dates, peony, cinnamon, caramel, tonka bean, curcumin, honey, sugar, vanilla, benzoin and labdanum. Again, I've spoke about this fragrance a few times on my channel, but Dates Delight is definitely a fragrance that, you know, you don't need too much, and when you wear it, it lasts for a long time, and it's definitely good as the seasons are getting colder. I'm finding that I'm reaching for this a lot more often, but this with a vanilla fragrance, probably vanilla by Kayali, any vanilla fragrance, it's unreal. It's definitely a showstopper. Now next fragrance on my list, I've not really featured her in a while, and to be honest I'm not really sure why, because even when it was warmer I didn't really wear her that much as when I first got her. She's still a very trusted and well performing fragrance, and this is Delina by Parfums de Marley. You've probably heard about her and Delina exclusive. Both some of the most popular fragrances from the house of Parfums de Marley. Delina of course features the rhubarb note that Delina exclusive doesn't, but Delina, to be honest, when I first got Delina I wasn't too sure about it, but then I sprayed it and I went out. Guys, I'm not even gonna lie, I oversprayed this when I first got it, and low-key that's a big mistake. This is a heavy hitter as well with Delina exclusive, except Delina exclusive I feel like is more creamy, so it's kind of harder to overspray, whereas Delina, I think with that rhubarb note, if you overspray this it can get a bit sickly. I would explain Delina as a very tart, not tropical but very tart, almost sour version of Delina exclusive. But still, when I wore this, the first time I wore it, the first few times I wore it actually, I sprayed it on my coat and I went out. Again, I got compliments, people asking me where I got my fragrance. The same coat that I sprayed it on, I wore the coat the next day, and again I didn't even spray any more of Delina, but again I got compliments. A woman even asked me what I'm wearing and I wrote it down for her. I said it's Delina. But Delina is definitely a crowd pleaser, in the sense where you go you'll smell pleasant. People will, you know, you will smell good. I feel like it's a very very feminine, very girly, playful, but very refined kind of fragrance. So Delina, we have lychee, rhubarb, bergamot, nutmeg, Turkish rose, peony, musk, petalia, vanilla, cashmere, cedar, incense, and Haitian vetiver. So yeah, that is Delina, another heavy hitter. Now I have spoke about the next fragrance again a lot on my channel, but that's just how obsessed I am. This is Angel Shea by Kilian. I spoke about it so much on my channel, I feel like I'll just be repeating everything I said. But Angel Shea by Kilian, it's another showstopper. It's another one sure to get compliments. This is another kind of apple pie spiced kind of bourbon fragrance. Even though Angel Shea is actually come on, this is disrespectfully nice, like disrespectfully sexy, disrespectfully sweet, disrespectfully amazing. Like, and I'm so late to the Angel Shea party because for some reason I was just like, no, it can't live up to the hype. But when I tell you, just get, if you love gourmands, you love like boozy, spicy kind of gourmands, get your hands on Angel Shea. Don't even waste time, don't even waste time. Now I won't lie to you, longevity on Angel Shea, it doesn't last me that long. Probably it lasts longer on my clothes. I'll say with Angel Shea I can spray it, leave my house, and then maybe like 3-4 hours I'm not smelling it anymore. But on my clothes probably quite faint. So to me that's not really long lasting, but it's still a glorious scent. Definitely a smell that you smell more when you get closer, but still just a glorious fragrance. Again, probably very suited for the colder months. I probably wouldn't wear this during summer, but it's still just very glorious. So in Angel Shea we have cognac, we have cinnamon, tonka bean, oak, praline, vanilla, and sandalwood. So again, it has some gourmand notes, but it's just a very glorious fragrance. Ooh, I could actually probably wear this today actually before I go out. Next up, so guys, I had my birthday celebrations yesterday. Yeah, it was really nice, but the fragrance of the day, or the fragrance of the night that I wore and that actually kind of inspired this video today, this is MSK Saturn Mood. So Saturn Mood was the fragrance of the night. Guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I made the dreadful mistake of overspraying this. I'm just a very heavy-handed person. I oversprayed this. Probably I had a death wish because I almost choked out my Uber driver. Like, it was so strong. It was so strong. But it is definitely a compliment getter. I had 3 separate people ask me what fragrance I was wearing, and also the person I was with said I smelled really good. Long lasting, you don't need much. You do not need much. Learn from my mistakes. You don't need much. Long lasting, heavy hitter. Definitely a fragrance that announces itself before you announce yourself. So Saturn Mood is your rose and vanilla fragrance. Again, I've spoke about this fragrance on my channel maybe one more time before, but there's a note in here, violet or iris, but there's a note in here that kind of reminds me of Parma Violet. To some people that may be a particular note, because when I first got this, like I said last time and when I spoke about it, I wasn't the biggest fan, but as I've let it sit and I've worn it here and there, it's grown on me. And again, I wore it for my birthday. So yeah, this is definitely a special, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this is a special occasion scent. I don't really like saying scents on special occasion because life is a special occasion, but this is definitely something I wouldn't wear to an office meeting. I wouldn't wear this to the office, period. It's not your everyday wear to the shops kind of fragrance. It's definitely the big guns you want to wear. You want to make an impression, you're celebrating something really special, you want to be announced. This is that kind of fragrance. In Saturn Mood we have Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose, vanilla, Oud, Benzoin and Violet. So yeah, that's Oud Satin Mood. Now to kind of the next scent, to kind of go away from like our heavy kind of fragrances, this might be a bit surprising, but this is another fragrance that I'm gonna add to my list. This is Sea Fiori. So if you know with Sea, Giorgio Armani Sea, they have various I think they're called flankers or various versions of the scent, but the one I love the most is Sea Fiori. Again, I've spoke about this on my channel before. It's not as heavy, it's not as spicy, or yeah, it's not as heavy as the other fragrances on the list. Definitely this fragrance is office safe. It's very feminine, very girly, very creamy. This is just gorgeous. Like, it's gorgeous. So in an instance where you don't want to smell very heavy or spicy or oody, and you want to go, you know, more feminine, more girly, more still sexy but just very light, very girly, very creamy, I would definitely suggest Sea Fiori. Definitely Sea Fiori if you're into like girly fragrances, feminine fragrances that still pack a punch. With this, I do kind of overspray it, but I'm heavy-handed, as I said. But it's definitely a very sexy fragrance, sure to draw compliments. When I used to wear this, to the office quite a lot. Just because I've tried to start rotating my fragrances, that I've just started to try and rotate my fragrances so I don't wear a certain fragrance too much. But when I used to wear this a lot, I used to get compliments. People used to tell me I smelled good. So it's just a very nice, safe, gorgeous scent. We have blackcurrant, we have mandarin, we have green mandarin, we have neroli, rose, patchouli, oak moss, vanilla and white musk. And the next fragrance on my list, I have spoke about this fragrance till I was blue in the face. Here we have Kayali Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. If you've not seen me speak about this fragrance, just go look at my other videos. I feel like at this point I will just be repeating everything I've said, but oh goodness, oh goodness. Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper, you're spicy, sexy, sweet, girly, womanly. Like I can't put into words how perfect this fragrance is. It's like everything I like in a fragrance just in one. It's got rose, it's got spice, it's got the girly sexy element. It's something you can wear in daytime, to night. Like, this is just, it's a perfect women's fragrance. I bought this when I last spoke about this. I had bought a backup just so when I ran out of that bottle I could just start using it straight off, and this is still the backup. So I've started using the backup. I won't lie, I've not been reaching for this as much, but still when I reach for it, when I smell it, I still get that same effect. Like, it still invokes those same emotions, like perfection. Pink pepper, saffron, bergamot, royal lily, Bulgarian rose, May rose, vanilla orchid, magnolia, sandalwood, amber, musk and patchouli. So yeah, Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. The last fragrance on this list is Sehr al Sheila Swiss Arabian. Guys, if I pronounced that wrong, I probably did, but if I pronounced that wrong, apologies. But this is a fragrance by Swiss Arabian, but this is a rosy kind of oud fragrance. This fragrance in general, it's not really what I would class as sweet. It's almost incensey, but it's definitely your grown and sexy oud. Like, this I spoke about on my channel as well. It's definitely giving date night vibes, like sexy, smoky, very womanly. I remember last time I wore this, my Uber driver was like, oh my gosh, what are you wearing? You smell like oud. And I was like, yeah, it's an oud fragrance. But this is another one that when you wear it, people will wonder, what are you wearing? It does pack a punch. So again, with this, you don't need much, you don't need to spray much. But this is the next fragrance on the list. So we have oud, spicy notes, rose, Italian iris, jasmine, patchouli, amber and vanilla. So yeah, like I said, to me this isn't a sweet oud, it's very feminine leaning. I do believe it's a feminine fragrance. It lasts a long time. Again, when I last wore this, I sprayed it on my coat and it lasted for a few days after that. So it lasts a long time. Definitely date night vibes, sexy rose oud fragrance. But that's the video today, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Again, do like, comment and subscribe if you did enjoy watching, and hopefully I shall see you in the next video.